Tonight we talking about the biggest fight in boxing that's coming up. We talking about Gervonta Davis versus Lamont Roach. Yeah. Um. Hey man. Hey, my bad. I was trying to act, but I am excited for this, man. I am ready to see the face of boxing, the one, get back in the ring March 1st on Amazon Prime. I'm trying to wait till some people get in here. My dog was supposed to be in here too, so I'm trying to wait on him. And then yeah, cause I want to talk about the weigh-in a little bit today. Yeah, talk about the weigh-in from today and all that good stuff. So come up in here, we go cool out, man. Drinking on my drink and all that good stuff. Yeah. Well, I'm just gonna jump into it. Oh, today was crazy. I was watching the weigh-in and all that good stuff. Hold on, let me see something here. Oops, I didn't get to press that. I was watching the weigh-in today. Yeah, I was watching the weigh-in today, and oh man, the weigh-in was crazy. The weigh-in was cool. It was laid back and chill, but it was still crazy. The craziest thing answered the biggest question, or the biggest talks that people are having when they're saying that is this a good fight with Gervonta Tank Davis is a 135 fighter and Lamont Roach is a 130 fighter. And so my boy Roach said before the weigh-in, before the final weigh-in, before the final weigh-in, my boy Roach, he was talking to I don't remember all the guys, but they was at the PVC. They was at the event. Boy Roy Jones was sitting right there with them, and they asked him about his weight and like how does this affect him or does it help him from him coming in at 135 instead of at 130. Yeah, Lamont Roach pretty much smiled it off like yeah, like the evil smile like yeah, yeah. And then he went on to explain how he's able to come in at 135. Well, on fight night, you know he's gonna come in a little heavier than 135. But fighting at 135, he explained how man, I was already drinking Pedialyte. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling the best I ever felt in my life. Man. So then the weigh-in came and my boy Roach came in at 135 on the head, and my boy Tink came in at 133. You feel me? So you have a fighter that's fighting at 130 pounds, right? He came in over a fighter that's fighting at 135. That's crazy. So I mean, we know they're gonna buck up on fight night. You know, they're gonna bulk up by the time fight night come. And to me, I look at that as he got a head start to bulk up. Uh, he got a head start to bulk up as much as he's trying to bulk up. While my boy Tank, he came in at 133, and now he behind on the bulk up. If that makes sense. So I think this fight is more interesting than what people is making it to seem like. These boys, they both know each other. They had a fight pretty much back in the amateurs. They had two fights. One of them, Lamont Roach felt like he got robbed. He sent the tapes to the judges or whatever, to the people, the higher ups, and they say, okay, well, you go on to the regionals too, and you know, they met back up again in the regions, and then my boy Tink still won again. So, but just to say, just to have that in your mind that my boy Roach. That is debatable if he won or not. Back in the amateurs, and not even just that, just the fact that they know each other. Like, knowing is half the battle. Like they see on GI Joe, when you go into war, knowing is half the battle. Hold on 5 seconds. Let me see something here. Um, yeah, knowing is half the battle, and I like it. I feel, to me, in my opinion, but I'm just a tomato can. Gervonta Davis, this might be his biggest. This might be his hardest fight. You could just have somebody number. You could just have, like, a boxer can have a boxer number. This boxer can't probably beat nobody else in boxing, but if he get in the ring with him, he's gonna tear him up. I really feel strong about that. And, it goes back to the whole argument of styles make fights. You know, man, I feel like I be blabbering when I'm on by myself. But yeah, they say styles make fights, but I feel like some fighters might have some fighters number. And I feel, being that Lamont Roach is heavier than Tank, I feel like, it's debatable that they are 1-1 in the amateurs. Um, and Lamont Roach, no take. I feel like this is a better fight than, like, what anybody might think it is. Man, it is crazy. I'm looking forward to seeing the adjustments that both fighters made from the amateurs. If y'all didn't watch their fight from the amateurs, then go check that out. It looked, man, close. And just thinking of the desperation inside, the willpower, I'm gonna get him back. He better not ever give me a chance. I'm gonna get him back. Like, that's the fire that's burning inside of Lamont Roach. You feel me? It's like, I gotta get him. If he give me a chance, and he gave him the chance to get him. So, that's mainly why I'm looking at this fight. Like, you know, Lamont Roach, and I'm not saying that this is concrete, but I'm saying Lamont Roach probably can't beat this fighter. Gervonta probably can't beat this fighter. But by them knowing each other, knowing this, knowing that, you know, they got each other number, and man, this is gonna be a good one. So I'm just excited to see it. I'm excited to see the whole fight card. Let me see. I'm gonna do my prediction video too. At the end. With my boy named Tayez. I got Tayez. I like Tayez. I feel like Tayez gonna. He's trying to make a statement. He's up and coming, and he's hungry, and he's trying to. Great skill. Nice jab. Nice jab. Nice jab. Nice jab. Great ring IQ. I love how he go to the body. He set up the jab to go to the body. Set up the jab, go to the body, get him tired, and then he try to execute. You know what I'm saying? What do I know? I'm just a tomato can. Then let me see who was next on the card. So I'm trying to do this. Is why I be liking to do my lives on the StreamYard, but StreamYard don't send out the notifications. So I just thought I'd do it like this tonight, so that I can show what I'm saying and everything. But let me see what my boy named Pollo and Sandor Martin. That one. That one gonna be great too, man. The whole main card is crazy, and there's only 5 fights. When you got good product, you don't have to do anything extra. When you got good product, you don't have to go crazy. There's only 5 fights on this card, and every one of them is banging. So Pollo versus Sandor Martin. Hmm. I'm going with Pollo, and I want to go with Pollo by, like, knockout. I want to go with Pollo by knockout. Um, I don't know it round, but I want to go with Pollo by knockout. even though Sandor Martin, right, he was doing, he lost to Teofimo Lopez, and then he came back and won 2 fights by TKO. So he's on pretty much like a knockout spree as we speak. And Pollo, I like the way Pollo controlled the fight. I like how he controlled the fight. I like how he control range, and but he's effective with it. He gonna rock while he's controlling range. He's not controlling range, leaning back from a distance, and his go to is to escape. No, his go to is to engage. His go to is to, pop 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 pop. So, but what do I know? I'm just a tomato can. So I'm go with Pollo, man. I feel like he's going to set the right range, and the range that he's comfortable with hitting and not get hit for real. Like that's what it's really all about. And I think that if he get it comfortable range, then either he'll come off with the knockout or he'll just get him by like maybe an anonymous decision. You know what I'm saying? What do I know? I'm just a tomato can. um, so I don't know, man. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts. I don't know how to work this while I'm on this without the stream yard. I'm just talking in here. I don't even know if no comments in there, whatever. But so yeah, so that's what I say on Pollo versus Sandor Martin. I feel like Pollo gonna either take it to the 12th and like just get a unanimous decision, but I think that he has the boxing IQ to pretty much find his range and get comfortable and outbox and just outbox Sandor Martin. What do I know? I'm just a tomato can. So then what's the next fight on the card? Y'all help me out here. Help me out, man. Help me in the comments, man. Come on, man. Help me now. I'm just getting back into it, so help me out. Oh yeah. My boy Rayo Venezuela versus Gary Russell. Oh man. Now that fight too, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to that fight. Oh man. Oh Rayo, man. Rayo was like Rayo when he went up to 140. Um Rayo good, man. But the thing about Rayo, he switched trainers and he looked great in front of Pitbull Cruz, like excellent, discipline, all of that. He had Robert Garcia, like one of the best trainers right now. He had him on in his corner, in his camp, like so I know that he would, take some of the tools with him, but then what happened if he get in the corner after a couple of rounds or whatever, a few rounds, and Gary Russell done showed out on him, and then coach don't know what to do. Coach like, keep going, keep doing, and then you don't even know how to read the board. So that's why that fight harder for me, because of the fact that Rayo switched trainers. I'm not saying that I would have fully worked with Rayo if he didn't switch trainers, but I'm saying that that's a big thing. That's a big thing. Switching trainers, training in the corner. But I don't know. I think I'm gonna go with dang man, it's hard. I'm gonna go with Gary Russell. I'm gonna go with Gary Russell. I'm gonna go with Gary Russell, and I think Gary Russell might want to make a statement. He came up short in his last bout versus Pollo. You feel me? He came up short, and I think he got to show why he got another chance. But what do I know? I'm just a tomato can. He got to show why he made a chance, why he got another chance. at another belt, even though it was already in the talks and all that. Maybe he was like on his he kind of signed in to try to become, under well, at least unified. Um, and but he came up short in that fight, and then he still had this fight already in the make. So that's why he pretty much got this fight. And then, but now you can't lose back, man. You can't lose two back to back though, bro. Like Gary can't lose two back to back. You feel me? But what do I know? I'm just a tomato can. Gary got to show up and show out. He got so I'm going with Gary. I think his skill overall. I think that um he can make Ryo engage enough. I think he could sleep Ryo. I think he could. I think he could dizzy head Ryo. So I'm gonna go with a knockout too. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Gary Russell for the knockout. I don't know which round. I have to see it when they start fighting because you got to break him down, and it just depends on how quick he could break Ryo down. It depends on how much resistance Ryo showed toward Gary Russell. It just depends on a lot of stuff. But I'm going for the knockout. I just don't know which round. I got Gary Russell for the knockout over Venezuela. But what do I know? I'm just a tomato can. The main event. The main event. Gervonta Davis versus Lamont Roach. Oh man. And this is crazy because every time I predict a Gervonta Davis fight, I tell you what round, I tell you how, I tell you, I break it down. Y'all go fact check me. Every Gervonta Davis fight, I'm gonna tell you how he gonna win. I'm gonna tell you what round if it's a knockout. I'm gonna tell you what he hit him with that round. But this was so crazy. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm just a tomato can. I don't know. Lamont Roach. I'm scared. I'm not taking Lamont Roach lightly. I'm not. I keep telling y'all, knowing this half the battle. If Lamont Roach could come in there and he could remember some of the things, and that's what his coach's jobs to do. That's what the film jobs to do. Watch these films and see certain things where he made mistakes at. Watch some of the fights and see where he elevated at. See where he, what I'm saying, fell at, and then try to apply it in that ring. So that's why, like, I'm looking at Lamont Roach, like, I'm a little scared to take on this one. And it'd be crazy because my girl, she be like, mostly every tank fight, I be like, man, I'm scared, man. She be like, what the fuck you mean you scared? That's Tank. And I be like, yes, ma'am. You know what I'm saying? But like, even like with like Ryan, um, that left, I know that left can hit. I know that left hook can hit. I know. I knew it. I know it. Whatever. So I was scared. I was like, Ryan gonna hit you with that left, bro. I know Tank a better fighter. I know such this and that, but that left all it take is one hit, and if that's your signature good hit, that's your money maker, and you can land that money maker. Did bro? And that's what people be messing up at. You can't. You gotta. You can't overlook these guys. I'm not overlooking Roach. You feel me? I'm actually scared of Roach for Tank. Um Ryan, I was scared of Ryan for Tank. Who else, man? I don't know if I was really scared of Hector Garcia. They was talking about how he was a knockout artist and this. And I don't know if I was scared for I was scared with Barrios. And then look at Barrios, he at 147 rocking. I wasn't scared with Pitbull because And that's the fight I should have been scared with because I noticed like okay, another thing. That dude, I forget their name. I should have had their name. I feel bad. But they was on the PVC interviewing, and he was trying to downplay when they was interviewing Roy Jones about Gervonta Davis right before the weigh-ins. He was trying to downplay Tank, talking about, yeah, but when he fought Pitbull Cruz, his hand didn't start hurting in the 10th round. And he should have did something before the 10th round. And I'm like, bro, well, you wasn't watching that fight. Because Gervonta Tank Davis clearly showed signs of that hand. The man wasn't swinging that hand from like what it was. I want to say the fifth. Like I have to go back and watch it again, but it was like the fifth, and because we was watching it, we sitting there watching it, and I personally said, "Why my boy ain't swinging? Why he ain't swinging with that hand? What's going on? He's not using the hand." And then the next round, I was like, "Watch, hold on, you will see. You gonna see? Cause my girl, we watching this shit." And no, and I'm on one card, and then I'm like, you'll see. Wait till this round. You gonna see. Man came back out there, doing one hand, and I'm gonna be 100. Just like I just said earlier when I was talking about like El Rayo and Robert Garcia being in his corner, and then the coach being in the corner with the fighter make a big difference. If Pitbull coach didn't see that, like something wrong with him, and he didn't tell him to act on it. Something wrong with him. He didn't tell him to. He didn't say, "Hey, he's only swinging one hand." But he was doing it, and he actually was like not trying to act like he swinged it, not trying to throw him off. Like, man, this shit ain't hurt. The man really was like, "F that hand, I'm gonna beat your ass with one hand." And that right there, that's fighting. That's facing the adversity. That's fighting with one hand. That's fighting with one hand. If you throwing it, okay, it don't hurt that bad. I'm not being funny. Like who that was, Ben Whitaker. His arm went out of socket right in the fight, and he walked off and tried to put it back in socket. You feel me? Like that. That was a hurt arm. You feel me? So like with Tank, like I say, he wasn't throwing that hand at all. But what do I know? I'm just a tomato can. Man, I feel good. Now y'all ain't talking to me. I don't even know if y'all talking to me because I don't know how to when I'm on here, I don't know. I don't know. Y'all gotta help me, man. How old chat messages? Uh let's see. Some messages. Oh, yeah, so talk to me, man. What y'all think, man? I'm tired of blabbering. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? I done gave my predictions. I got Tellez. I mean Tellez. I'm sorry. Tellez. I got Tellez. I got Pollo. I got Russell. And I got Tank. Comment y'all predictions. Talk to me a little bit, man. I'm tired of talking to myself on here. I can't be doing that. I be man, shoot. I'm just a tomato can. Um, I don't know how to show it. So talk to me. Oh yeah, y'all. Hey, and I don't be on here be saying anything. Throw me some money, but my my cash up in the description. Yeah, help the brother out so I can learn this stuff, really do better for y'all, give y'all better content, man. I'm just a tomato can. You feel me? I love boxing, and you come on here, we gonna have boxing. Um, I might just log off this and then come back on with my StreamYards so that I can really do the presentation that I had set up for y'all tonight. If y'all want to come back on, but the StreamYards don't be sending out the notifications for some reason. Um, StreamYards don't send out no notifications at all. Like I be on for an hour, and you know what I'm saying. I see y'all on here now, but yeah, talk to me, man. What you got? Who you got? How you got them? All I know is that. Oh man, I was trying to say my little slogan. So I might go. I might log off and then come back on. Y'all just come on back to my StreamYards, and then that way I can yeah, I could give y'all my presentation. I had a nice presentation set up. That's the crazy thing. People come on here when I don't have access to my presentation. And then when I'm doing the presentation, I got the video and that thing cooking, ain't nobody show up. I be like, dang, I'm just a tomato can. Y'all gonna learn to love me. Y'all gonna get tired of me or whatever. However, what's up? Y'all gonna learn to love me. I'm just a tomato can prince, baby. But tell me y'all predictions and everything. How do I don't even see comments on here. I don't see nothing on here. Tell me y'all predictions. Or matter of fact, I'm about to end this live and then I'm about to come back in my I'm about to come back and stream y'all so that I can really like do my presentation and show y'all what I'm talking about and all that while I talk so that y'all could I like to paint a picture, you feel me? I'm just a tomato can. So I'm about to log off because I don't know if anybody even talking with me or not. Just come on back on. I'm about to go right back on. How do I cut this off? Boom.